Hi guys, it's me, Rob from Boston. I gotta learn to look in the right thing here. I wanted to post, I wanted to get back to, excuse me one minute, I wanted to get back to something that I've been wanting to do for a long time now, and that was my part 2 of my ticket stub book. I know I showed some of it before, but I kind of wanted to dive into it a little bit more today. Now, I got a lot of things to show, but I think the essential show that I'd like to talk about today, I figured I'd pick out one and kind of talk about it a little, to show you my book a little, because I don't know what I have for time. I'm Boys the Cult and who that is, Black and Blue. Yeah, so anyway, that's my ticket stub book, and I wanted to talk about Live Aid. Live Aid was a very important show for me. I actually pulled out my book. I wrote this book. I took notes the day of Live Aid. Everything from going to the show, driving to the show, the concert itself, all the notes. I did it page by page, like what bands got on, the times they got on, the whole 9 yards, the whole day. So I just figured I'd give you a little talk about that great show that day. And that was my actual seat. I was sitting like on the side, and I'll show you some pictures so you can see it, but this is the tour program I got. It's kind of nice. It had listed the both acts, you know, it shows all the bands that were present at the show. And there was a lot of them. And there was a lot of surprises too. And everybody looked so young then, you know. The 80s was a very special time. Very different time for me. It was Crosby, Stills and Nash, but they didn't mention and Young, you know. Just thought I'd show you this real quick. The Hooters, I remember the Hooters. Judas Priest, Patti LaBelle. Geez, there was really, now that I think back, a really good number of bands that played. Madonna, Kenny Loggins, Pat Metheny, Billy Ocean, Jimmy Page. I think that's Teddy P. Teddy Pendergrass. The Power Station, The Pretenders, Rod Stewart. Oh God, there was a number. Tears for Fears. A lot of these ones played England too. Robert Plant. This is a very special thing that I had framed. It said Live Aid. This was out of the Philadelphia newspaper, and I apologize for the reflection, but it said Live Aid lives on. And right here it said fan. Oh, this is going to be backwards. Anyways, I don't know why, but it says fan. I can die happy. I saw Led Zeppelin. Why is this backwards? That's very odd. Maybe I should change my settings. I don't know. Well, we'll figure that out later. Anyways, yeah, I'm already on 4 minutes, and I haven't even started yet, so the show was phenomenal. I figured I'd give you a little pictorial, but the most exciting part of the day, I'll give you a little example. There was a kid that camped out. He was bugging Billy Graham all week long, you know, asking Billy Graham if he could go on first for the show. And I made a note of that here. Let me just get this going. This is Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young live that day. Super special for me. His name, I should have went right to it before I even started this. Oh, here it is. His name was Bernard Watson. And he had bugged Billy Graham, the concert promoter, for like a week. He camped out, asking him if he could open the show. And then finally Billy Graham said, okay, you could open the show, and he played the song called Interview. And it was pretty amazing. And then I wrote Jack Nicholson starts the show, Joan Baez sings Amazing Grace, We Are the World. And then Chevy Chase and Joe Piscopo came out, and they introduced the Hooters, and that was it. The show started, 9 o'clock in the morning. I remember getting in the stadium the night before, about 1 o'clock. I stayed in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. I actually went to Atlantic City, then went to Cherry Hill. And then took off from there. It was me and a good friend of mine at the time. We both drive down. She did a lot of the driving, and I did a lot of the driving, but I went to Atlantic City, and I won like $50 or $60 first. And I thought that was a big thing, you know, back then. And then I got in the stadium really late, and I think the sun came up, and that was it. I was all excited, and here's a little pictorial so you'd be able to get an idea of what was happening there. This is before the show, the parking lot. Another one. Note the crawling king snake van there. Walking into the show. It actually looks kind of nice down at JFK. Was it JFK? Yeah, JFK in Philly. The trees and everything in the background. And this is basically where I was sitting. You can get a good look at the stadium. Now the sun was blaring in our faces. It was 90 degrees that day. The stadium ran out of ice by 1 o'clock, and people were like going crazy. I was living on those snow cones, all the different colors. I think I was having a sugar attack by like the time Jonesy and Jimmy Page and Robert came on. But that's right around the time where Phil Collins was coming on. And they were trying to spray down the crowd. You could see the hose in the background. And it was missing us literally by that much. 2 rows. There it is. It was just in front of me, and I was like reaching out trying to get it. Luckily, this guy beside us had a big cooler with ice, and he was kind of cooling us down. There's the balloons. Someone came out. I don't know if that was Phil Collins. That someone came out on stage, as you can see. These pictures are backwards. I'm really disappointed. Because I was actually on the other side of the stage. I'm going to have to fix my iPad here. That's Phil Collins. And you can see Robert and Jimmy up there on the screen. I love the balloons when they went off. Now here's some close-ups. I didn't take these. I did buy these from someone. But I figured I'd add them to my Live Aid scrapbook I made. What you hear in the background is from the show. It was an outstanding day. It really was. It was fabulous. I had so much fun. Here's a picture of myself. I thought I'd put that in as a goof. That's what I looked like then. This is Dylan. Bob Dylan taken off the screen. Ron Wood and Keith Richards at the end of the show. And this is funny. This was a blimp that was flying in the sky on the way back, a big dirigible Zeppelin. So I thought it was kind of a nice ending to that day when I was coming home, driving home. But anyways, it was a real special show, and I just wanted to share a little bit with you. I wish I had more time to do this. I really do. But I talk about all the different bands, but there's nothing really. I took out those pictures, and I wanted to show you everything. And this is the book I wrote. So maybe someday I'll do a video and just tell you the notes I took. I know when certain bands came on, I was very, very excited. And but I don't even know. Like, maybe I'd like to publish it someday, you know? Because I don't know if anyone ever did a true account of the show and took notes on it from start to finish. So anyways, thanks for watching it. And I hope I can do more of these. And I hope that you all had a wonderful New Year's. This is New Year's Day. And this is my new iPad. So if I look kind of scary, you know, maybe seeing me a little clearer. But I had a bunch of notes that I was going to talk about too. I don't know if I'm going to run out of time, if they're going to edit it or what, but I didn't want it to get edited, so I might have to do another video if they edit it. But I had a lot of things, people to mention and everything, but I'll do that next. Okay? Thanks to everybody. Have a great day. It was nice seeing you. And to remember, I'm watching all the videos in the community. You're all very special, and you're all showing videos that I love. So thank you very much to everyone. Bye-bye.